Hi everybody, this is Ashley from Steady Presence. I just wanted to hop on and chat about what I am making for this upcoming holiday week. I think that when people hear, there's a lot of reactions to when people hear that I'm a registered dietitian. The first is like, oh my gosh, don't look at what I'm eating, and please don't feel that way at all. Because if I got into this profession to judge people, that would be really rude. And that's just not who I am. That's not what I'm here for. And I am human just like everybody else. So please just try not to feel that way. So the second response that I get is like, oh, your family must eat perfect. Like, they're not going to say that in those words, but like, I think that's the kind of misnomer of being a nutrition professional, is like, oh, everything has to come easy for you, or you just like prioritize beautiful, healthy food over all else always. And that's not at all the case. Like, we have hard weeks just like everybody else. Sizzle! Okay, hopefully you can still hear me. We have hard weeks just like everybody else, but we try our best. Okay, you need to simmer down. And I actually have a lot of help from my farmer husband. So we split things pretty, I'm gonna say equally, but actually he does more of the cooking even than I do. So, yeah. Let me wash my hands. This is what my kitchen looks like right now, which is what it looks like most of the time. And for 2022, I have decided to just shoot for progress over perfect, and like getting it done and doing things that feel hard for me. So that's what we're doing here. So I'm in a sweatshirt from a dance team that I didn't participate in. This is my sister's. I have my, can you see from here? These are Cuddle Duds fleece leggings with footies on them. So yes. Okay. So what I'm doing here, so people think that as a registered dietitian, I'm going to make like 6 recipes a week, 5 recipes a week. I'm going to have the chalkboard up. I'm going to have all of the ingredients set and my grocery lists and blah, blah, blah. And that's really kind of far from my reality. So I got a bunch of vegetables at Woodman's. We have some stuff in our pantry, our root cellar, but got a bunch of vegetables from Woodman's, and I decided I'm making roasted vegetables and rice, because it's something easy that we'll all eat and it'll be beautiful. So I'm going to show you this first. So this pan here is my rice, and as somebody that tries to do a lower carbohydrate diet, we are doing rice cooked in homemade stock. So this is duck stock, which I know everybody has lying around. Just kidding, I'm not like that. We have it lying around because we raise ducks. So we have duck stock. You can use chicken stock. You can use whatever you'd like in this life. Brings protein and fat so that we're not just carving out all day. So I would recommend highly cooking your rice in stock, because it's just an easy change to make that makes those macronutrients more balanced in your meal. We also just picked up a butchered pig from the butcher Otto's Meats, which is our favorite in the whole world. It's a little out of the way, and we will make the trip any day. We love Otto and his wife. I need to turn this down, this rice here down, and I need to cover it with a plate. Okay. So we just got our pig, and so I'm making bacon. This is uncured, nitrite-free bacon from Ledgecrest Farms. Also our favorite farmers. So that's my bacons. I'm gonna make a whole pack so that it'll, I'd like to say last the week, but that's a huge joke in my home. So it'll last 2 to 3 days. I don't have, so my boys are 4.5 and 2.5, and they are the kind that eat me out of house and home already. We're not like traditional toddler eater friends. Holy buckets of gravy. Okay, so then my vegetables, I'll show you what I've got going on here. Oh yeah, she's yummy. So these are my roasted vegetables coming out of the oven. This pan is mini bell peppers, onions, red onions, and Brussels sprouts. And I just put coconut oil over top and garlic, and then ramp salt that we foraged in the spring. You don't have to have ramp salt, so fear not. You can put whatever you'd like on it to season it. But as far as salt goes, I really recommend Redmond's red salt. You can get it pretty much anywhere. It has all of the yummy minerals left in, and it's just a really high quality product. No iodized bleached salt for us. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing bacon, I'm doing rice in stock, and I'm doing my vegetables. My other pan of vegetables is mushrooms and cauliflower with coconut oil, ramp salt, and garlic. Normally I have fresh garlic, but I don't today, so I did garlic powder. Because my pork is pasture raised, we keep all of our bacon grease to cook with because it's super good for you. I would not say the same thing about a non-pasture raised animal. So just keep that in mind as far as high quality ingredients whenever you can. So we're just gonna make rice and veggie bowls and put bacon on top, and I don't have a recipe for this. So for the roasted vegetables, they go in at 450 and they take about 20 minutes. So at the 20-minute mark, you can check them and see what you'd like to do. Roasted veggies are a real easy visual thing to keep track of. And then for the rest of our week, I think I got 8 dozen eggs at the grocery store. Our chickens are not laying right now, or barely laying right now, because there's not as much light during the day. So I bought 8 dozen eggs, and Dylan is going to work on making breakfast sandwiches tonight with 2 eggs each, a sausage patty, which he makes himself, but you could buy a grass-fed version, and then Food for Life gluten-free English muffins. So those have been working out really well for us. So that's going to be the breakfast thing. This is going to be like lunch and dinners thing, and then I'm going to make salads. I got 5 bunches of lacinato kale. I never know how to say it. Dinosaur kale is the other colloquial term. Got 4 or 5 bunches of that, so I'm gonna make up a batch of dressing, and then I'm going to put bacon on my salad. Brings out, that fat brings out a bunch of the fat-soluble vitamins in the greens. I'm going to put pumpkin seeds on them, my salads. I have gluten-free croutons that I made for soup last week that I can put on there, and my ranch and my bacon, and I'll probably like shred carrots through the salad shooter. Yes, ma'am. So that's what a typical week looks like here. Dylan also made something spicy for us. He made, so they are gluten-free chocolate cakes. I would say that they're like more brownie vibes, and I am not mad at it. Like, I am not mad. So that's our little like festive item for the holidays. We don't like, the only thing that I absolutely will not eat during the holidays, and especially for my kids, is like artificial colors and sweeteners. But other than that, we'll just eat whatever is at a holiday celebration, and we'll just focus on protein. And we often, I grew up like gearing up for holiday meals, like, oh no, I'm gonna, like, that's gonna ruin my appetite, I'm not gonna eat anything before we go. And the opposite is true now. Like, we're going to eat pretty close to before we go, and we're going to make sure that we have high quality proteins and high quality fats before we go, to keep our blood sugar steady, and just like not eat as much of stuff that we're not used to, and that kind of thing. So those are my holiday tips, and I just wanted to give a glimpse at real life over here at the farm. I do this meal a lot, the veggies and rice with stock, and I'll just mix it up. I'll do like a homemade teriyaki sauce and do like shredded pork on top, or we raise chickens, but we also raise rabbits, and rabbit tastes exactly the same as chicken. So I'll do rabbit bowls and do teriyaki sauce, or you could even make these like with more of a Latin flavor to them, or whatever you want. So it's versatile. You don't need a recipe. You can use whatever you have on hand. We live only like 20 minutes outside of town, 15 minutes outside of town, but still it's far enough that I don't want to go to the grocery every other day. Well, I don't want to do that anyway. So I don't like being bound usually to a recipe where I'm like, oh, I don't have this one thing and now I have to go back out. We just make do with what we have for a lot of things. And, oh, I gotta get my mushrooms out. So, like I said, this will last us hopefully until Christmas Eve before I have to completely start over on food prep. Oh, and I also made yesterday for the first time these date cookies, dates, oats, and it was supposed to be dates, oats, and peanut butter, but I added hemp seeds and chocolate chips, and they bake for like 10 minutes, and they turned out really good. The boys love them. We are Larabar people because they, for an on-the-go snack, they have a good amount of protein and fat with them, with the carbohydrates from the dates or the dried fruit. And we're always looking for homemade alternatives that we can do and not have to rely on the ready-made snacks and stuff. So these ones can be frozen, and I think I'm going to do like a triple batch and have them chilling in the freezer. And then the boys just know that those are an on-the-go food, which, I mean, we spend a lot of time at home, so that works out okay. So I think that was everything. If you haven't checked it out already, I have new products posted on my shop, like a whole bunch. And these are nutrition services and doula packages. So please go check out the link in the description or in the comments, wherever you're seeing this. And it's www.steady-presence.com/shop. You can sign up there directly for one-on-one nutrition counseling. I have Ask the RD sessions, which are virtual, and you just bring whatever questions you have, nutrition questions, and we'll talk through them on the phone or over video chat. Please go to my homepage and sign up for the newsletter. We will not spam you with a bunch of nonsense, and you get a freebie for balancing macronutrients, which is a lot of what I was talking about here. Making sure that with carbohydrates you also have fat and protein to balance out that blood sugar regulation, help with mood swings, keep you full for longer, all of those fun things. And then, so get that freebie from signing up for the newsletter in the green box on the homepage. And also in the shop, I have a new PDF printable of balanced snack ideas. So it comes with 12 balanced snack ideas and exclusive access to a private Pinterest board of recipes that we've tried and loved. Because I love Pinterest. I really, really do. But I have had one too many times where I pick out a recipe and I'm like, I don't think that the chemistry of this is gonna work out, but I'm gonna trust you, random blogger. And I'm not like saying that anybody is posting fraudulent recipes, but I've had more times than I can count where they don't turn out, and that's like the most frustrating thing. So all of these recipes are tried and true at the Schneezy House, so be sure to check those out as well. The Ultimate Snack Guide Printable is on sale through January 21st, so go get that while it's that awesome deal. And I will be sure to post a picture of my beautiful meal once I get everything assembled here. My rice turned out gorgeous though. Look at her. Hold on. Here, look at her. Hi. She's beautiful. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to be doing more of these, so make sure that you're following us on all of our social media platforms. We've got the Facebook page, we've got the Facebook group for the farm. There's Dylan. Hi, Dylan.
Hello. Am I in the shop?
Yeah. He is keeping the kids busy downstairs because I really can't handle my beautiful cherubs underfoot while I'm making bacon. Get out my face. Okay. So thank you guys so much again. Let me know if you have any questions regarding what we went through in the video, and hopefully I'll talk to you soon. Bye.